I'm going to show you how to mount a retractable ratchet strap on a Jolly Dolly HD or HD quad. Tools you're going to need to do this include a tape measure, a carpenter square, a pick tool or maybe a screwdriver, a low profile 7/16 wrench, a 7/16 socket and ratchet, some needle nose pliers, a marker or dry erase marker for marking. You'll need either a drill driver or a small impact with a 1/4 inch drill bit, preferably one that's very sharp and possibly brand new. And then optionally, you'll need a punch and a hammer. Now these straps have 2 mounting holes on the back. And while this one may seem the more obvious choice because it's easier to get to, we're going to use this one because it's going to position the strap a lot better. And we need to pull all this strap out to get to it. So for that, we need to make sure this lever is down. And then we press the red release button, pull out strap, and then lift up on the button. And continue doing that until we get all of this strap out. And once it's all out, we can use a tool like this to come grab this strap and pull it up through this little hole right here. And now we should be able to get to that hole. So we're going to take our bolt, we're going to put a lock washer on the bolt and then a flat washer. And then we're going to grab the bolt with needle nose pliers like this. And then we're going between the 2 pieces of strap like this and get it threaded through the hole like that. And then once we got it, we can situate the strap back, make sure it's nice and flat. Now we're going to need to access the bolt with a wrench through this hole right here. So to do that, this lever is going to have to be roughly in this position here. Make sure you don't release your strap. Right about here so that you can get a wrench through there. We're going to start at the top of the frame rail of the dolly and then measure down to the correct point. For tall dollies, this will be 29.5. For shorter dollies, this will be 21.5. We should be about 1.5 inches above the very top of this D-ring. We're going to take a carpenter square and put it on the line, draw the line all the way across. Then we want to locate 5/8 of an inch from the back of the dolly. So the easiest thing to do is just find the 1/4 inch mark at 1/8. We make a little mark right there. Make sure your mark is 5/8 of an inch away from the back of the dolly, not the front. If you have a punch, it's a good idea to punch the center where your hole's going so that your drill bit doesn't walk. Now we're going to take our drill bit and drill. Make sure this is lined up with the mark that we made or the hole that we punched. This is a 1/4 inch drill bit, and we're going to drill this hole. You want to go nice and slow as you can get the drill to go. Let the bit do the work. You definitely need to put pressure on it, but don't force it. Now, before you go through the second layer, make sure your bit is lined up and down and left and right so you don't drill it all at an angle. Now we're going to take our strap and use our finger in this hole to hold the bolt in place. And we're going to go through the frame and wiggle it around until we come out on the other side. Now on the other side, we're going to put another flat washer and our lock nut. All right, now we're going to take a 7/16 wrench and put it back here. We're going to try to get past all these mechanisms to get to the bolt. You may have to kind of adjust your lever here because Then we're going to take a 7/16 socket and ratchet and start tightening. And sometimes you got to kind of wiggle. There we go. You wiggle the wrench until you get it actually on the bolt. And as we tighten this, we want to make sure it's straight. And we want to put this super, super tight so that this doesn't pivot on us later. All right, now we're done. You can press in your red release button, make sure this lever's all the way down, and then hold this release button and kind of guide your strap back in. And that's it. Just make sure it's tight. And if it's a quad, make sure that you can fold your mechanism up and that this doesn't interfere right here. If it does, you may just need to adjust it a little bit. Once you get one side done, go ahead and repeat the process on the other side. Now you'll have two straps so that one is a backup, or for something really big, you can pull both straps and hook them to each other.